your commitment to Victory 2024. We appreciate all your coming, but a special thanks goes to His Excellency John Dramani Mahama for finding the time to meet with us again under his extremely busy schedule during this campaign season. We also extend our special thank you to our leader, Rex Suma, and his team for the dedication and collaboration efforts that has made this year's creative campaign exceptional. On this note, we commend the organizers of this particular event, be it Rex Suma and Creative Team, the Presidential Campaign Secretariat, the NDC Ashanti Regional Office, and the Ashanti Regional Zone 2 Office. Once again, you're welcome to Kumasi, the hub of Ghanaian culture. Thank you.
Thank you very much indeed, Kojo. I'd like to quickly acknowledge some of the groups that have made time to join us this morning. And of course, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you had to be here. It's very, very important. And we chose Kumasi for a very special reason. We're changing the narrative in this country, and it starts right here from Oseko. I want to say a very big applause to the royal women in Cinema Ghana. Please put your hands together. And so, what's our name? We also have the Actors Union of Ghana, Ashanti Region. We have the Crew Association of Ghana, Ghana Music Rights Organization, National Association of Hairdressers and Beauticians Association. We have the Musicians Union, their president is ably seated right in front of us. Uncle Bessa, welcome. Thank you very much indeed. We have the Film Producers Association of Ghana, the Creative Communications, the Unique Actors of NDC, Craftsmen Association, Tailors and Dressmakers, and of course, Seamstresses Association of Ghana, Progressive Hairdressers and Beauticians Association of Ghana, National Tailors and Dressmakers, I mentioned that earlier. And of course, the Creatives for NDC, a very big applause to you as well. Ghana Concert Party Union, Ghana YouTubers, the All-Star Campaign, the 2-4 All-Stars Campaign, and of course, Audiovisual Writing Society of Ghana. I'd like to welcome to the microphone a man of a very noble character, a man that I believe his constituents will be very blessed to have him as their next member of parliament. A man that I see as a major treasure for the great NDC party. And he's going to speak on the creative economy with focus on music, film, and technology. Please welcome Honorable Ambassador.
Good morning. Once again, I think it's important to thank all of you, our fellow creatives that have found the time to make it to this event. Your Excellency, you're welcome to Kumasi. So the creative industry continues to hold a lot of potential for job creation, particularly for young people and women. The creative industry has always held a lot of promise for the country. Every year, the creative industry has been that one anchor that has continuously provided the content to drive or make Ghana a holiday destination in December. From our events, from our music to our film, the creative industry has continued to position Ghana in the world as a very powerful country. As a party, the NDC has always believed in the creative industry create employment for Ghanaians. In the past, some of the activities or some of the initiatives that we have been taking that have continued to enable the creative industry include the setting up of the National Theatre, the setting up of centers for national cultures across the various different regions, the funding of the By the Fireside, which has continuously provided a platform for young creatives to emerge. This and so much more we've done. In 2013, His Excellency Dramani Mahama, the incoming president of the country, decided to add the creative industry or creative arts to the already existing tourism and culture industry. The idea behind it was to elevate conversations on the creative industry within the government circles. Prior to that, our former president, His Excellency John Mills, also made a significant contribution, financial contribution to the creative industry by giving 2 million cedis. Before then, it had never been done that a government in power was going to give such amount to the creative sector. This, we are aware, was what was used to provide or to create that research that has continuously provided the insights to the industry. The NDC believes in the creative industry. For a lot of people that don't know the various sectors that span the creative industry, it includes music, it includes film, it includes architecture, it includes advertising, it includes the broadcasting industry. So the next NDC government will do a number of things to enable the creative industry. Some of the ideas and proposals, I'm sure you may have heard, and I will reiterate it again in the various communications and various interactions that we've had. Today, and in the last 8 years, nearly 21 promises was made to the sector. But I know you are aware as much as I am that not a single of the promises that was made to the sector have been delivered. 21 promises. This tells you that the current government doesn't factor the creative industry. It's been promise after promise after promise. Last week, there was a very interesting development where an app was actually launched. Lately, because they want to own and position themselves as utilization coins, they tend to just launch anything at all. They launch an app that they didn't even understand what to do. After the launch of the app, we were told in one part that it was a streaming platform. In another part, we were told that it was a collective management platform. Which is which? This tells you the desperation of the government, the current government today, to want to cut the attention of the creative industry. But today, the film industry has collapsed. Within a year, you can count the number of films that's produced within the country. A number of our stars are sitting home today. A number of our producers have found other ways to do. Kumasi or Kumawood, which was evolving and had grown and had become the major hub for film production, is now dead. They are not growing more, they are not growing newer film stars. They don't have an idea how distribution should be done. In fact, the government, regardless of the promise they made to the sector, haven't gone into or tried to take any initiative to help them to understand the newer trends and then know how distributions can be done. These are some of the things that the NDC needs to do. So for the new NDC government, having a strong belief in the creative industry, some of the things we tend to do are these. His Excellency Dr. Mahama already indicated to all of us that the National Theatre, which was established in the early 90s, which has continuously been a strong provider for industry, it's been one of the major investments that have been done for industry. A number of the businesses in the industry today will not have grown and thrived without the existence of the National Theatre. Charterhouse, Ghana Music Awards, almost all the advertising companies that continue to employ a lot more young people, all of them built their business on the back of the National Theatre. On this belief and the power of such an infrastructure, it's essentially Dramani Mahama and the NDC is promising to not only rehabilitate the National Theatre in Accra, but also develop and invest in one in Ashanti. Some few weeks ago, it was very interesting to listen to the Deputy Minister of Tourism and Culture, finding it difficult to defend how the NPP government having been able to rehabilitate the National Theatre in Accra, regardless of the promise they made to us to establish 10 large city theatres across the country. 10 large city theatres. That promise has not been delivered. The existing one in Accra had not been done. Rather interestingly, in some few months ago, when we found the money, when we realized that there was money to be given to a younger citizen of the president's family for global citizen, they nearly, but for our vigilance, they nearly gave her $5 million to invest in global citizen, even though the global citizen organization were not aware of it. So if the government can find $5 million to give to a younger citizen of the president's family, even though it was not part of the arrangement with the global citizen organization, it means that they can find money to invest in the national sector and invest in some of this critical infrastructure that is needed for industry. However, they didn't do it. This is one of the priorities that we'll concentrate on when we come into power. The rehabilitation of the national sector and the new one. Funding to the creative industry is very critical. Today, a number of financial institutions do not understand our industry. They do not understand how we grow. It's become more important today for us to have an avenue where people from the industry can access the critical funding that we need to develop the content that continues to create value for us and value for the country. Before His Excellency Dramani Mahama left power, and having understanding of this, he saw to the passing of the Act 930, which saw the establishment of the National Film Authority. Now, that National Film Authority, now based on as NDC, was supposed to come with a National Film Fund. What this government needed to do was oversee the passing of an LI that would have operationalized the National Film Fund. It doesn't take even a month to pass an LI. For those that are students of parliamentary business, you will understand that it takes only 21 days to lay an LI and ensure that it is passed. It's been 8 years. You needed 21 days, just 21 days to oversee the operationalization of the National Film Authority and the National Film Fund. That is how it happened. So if you are in Kumasi today, and if you are in need of funds and you have not gotten it, if you are a member of Kumawu today, and your industry has collapsed, just know that the government's lack of willpower and commitment to enable the National Film Authority and the National Film Fund, it is why we are here. So this is what the NDC seeks to do. Don't forget, we passed that 930 that brought the National Film Authority. Don't forget in passing it as well, knowing that the industry needed those funds, we intended to have the National Film Fund. This is one of the things we intend to make sure it happens when we come into government. Again, before His Excellency Dramani Mahama left power, he had put together a Creative Arts Council made up of various industry practitioners to come together to create a draft that was going to see or lead to the creation of the creative industry bill. Again, the creative industry bill was supposed to come with a creative arts fund. In fact, before His Excellency left power, he availed 1 million cedis to the creative arts council. There are a number of practitioners today who benefited from that fund. Some of them, the fund that they got went into film production. Some went into documentary production. Some went into various different projects that created value for themselves and for the industry. So this is why we say to you that was the precedent for the Creative Arts Fund. So this is why we say to you that we are going to revive the Creative Arts Fund. This is what we mean by that. That process was what that was truncated. The industry bill has been passed away, but today I know and the focal members have been on the case of the government to ensure that the creative arts agency is legally constituted and ensure that the creative arts fund exists. This will be one of the priority areas for the NDC, the non-NDC government from January 2025. So to the members of the creative industry, we hope this is something His Excellency Dramani Mahama has done before. You have seen the work we are putting in relative to that, and this is what we are coming to continue. So don't be downhearted. Just know that monthly fund that will provide you that fund that you need to produce your content is coming. Also, collective management have been a struggle. Government in, government out has been a struggle. However, in 2010, the NDC government saw to the passing of a copyright bill. Today, we identify and we know that there are certain loopholes with that particular bill. It's simply not fit for purpose. It is one of the things that we intend to do to streamline collective management organization that will ensure that those of you that have been producing content, audiovisual content, all these while, and having benefited from royalties, will benefit and have some good royalties coming to you. Today, when you look at our media platforms, there's a lot of foreign content on our media platforms. The NDC intends to pass a law, a broadcasting bill, that will prioritize local content on Ghanaian TV channels. Prioritizing this local content and the support we are going to get from the creative industry, the Creative Arts Fund, or the National Film Fund will be that one thing that will take spread growth in the content creation industry. Again, today, there are a lot of young people that are creating content for digital platforms. A lot of them don't have an idea how they can monetize this content. Most of you filmmakers or producers have hours and hours of content lying down. You don't have an idea how you're going to distribute it on some of these digital platforms and make some money. We're going to ensure or prioritize skills development where you're going to learn and adapt the newer trends in distribution of content, and we're going to provide you the necessary support and relate to other key stakeholders like the likes of Netflix, like the likes of Boomplay, like the likes of YouTube, like the likes of Spotify, to ensure that your content is distributed and you make the money that you need from this content. This and many more we intend to do to spare growth in the creative industry. Every year as well, Ghana has become a holiday maker, not because a particular government instituted the year of return. Over time, and from 2000, from the late 90s, every December, there are a number of people that come to Ghana on the account of the works that successive governments have done. So, the year of return shouldn't be an excuse for this government. In fact, year of return ideologically failed, but for the creative industry. So we believe in the power of the creative industry, and this and more about some of the things that we do to enable the industry. His Excellency Dramani Mahama and the incoming president of the country will lay more emphasis on some of these initiatives and some of the things we intend to do for the creative industry. But we need you to understand and be aware that if there's one party, if there's one political party, if there's one presidential candidate and incoming president that understands our sector, that are undertaking initiatives proud to enable growth in our sector, is His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. This year, for everybody within the creative arts and culture industries, we need you to make a commitment. We need you to make a commitment for growth in our sector. We need you to make a commitment for an industry that we've never seen before. And that industry can be enabled by only one man. One man that has done it before, one man that knows it all, one man that truly understands it. And when he comes in, he's made a commitment to us as well. But in the first 120 days, we're going to see key initiatives that will lead to development in the industry. So please, wherever you are today, whichever constituency you are today, use your creative ingenuity, use your creative progress to ensure His Excellency Dramani Mahama is returned to power and we have the majority in power. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Professor. Really appreciate it. Because I'm saying, a year after 2025, January 7th, I swear President Mahama into officer. I hear about why is it Kumasi for Ushiri. They say NGDIC National. And I share the Black Star experience. The Black Star experience, we are a conforming with Madonna a year also in December. As a December and we are conforming with Madonna. Yes, narrative. And between January and December, 10 years, also be a Madonna, we are BB Kosovo. And this is how I'm going to say, and then December. I know that the Black Star experience, they make sure you do. Simon, Adrian, the brave man, Omo Iron Doors, President Mahama, and I say, the age may be the brave across the country, it's a of many screen for only 5 minutes.
I don't know. It's
Dear
Especially as a member of some of when I say it's what for say, over your no one. Say your around, how many am I so disappointed in the NPP? You know, over here number 8. No more maybe I should be no more face you. Now come the 7th of January 2025. Yes, swear in His Excellency John Mahama as the next president of the Republic of Ghana. Somewhere maybe I may my friend, maybe I'm back one, but also get to see what creative art and tourism industry. So here. Radio Juma wire over the years, Kumasi has the OGD matter over He's going to speak on the role of tourism in supporting and enhancing interconnected sectors from local businesses and cultural heritage, creating a more integrated view of the tourism ecosystem. He's very passionate about tourism and the creative arts industry, tourism and hospitality consultant he is, and also the Deputy Executive Director of the Association of Tourism Science Ghana. Please welcome the one, the only, Abeku Santana. You have only 5 minutes.
I'm obeying your better His Excellency John Dramani Mahama said. I didn't pay for a country. I feel your way and somebody. I never heard something and the president getting a share. You're kind. And then Ghana courage of the village now. NDC and the original. Who might be like control and that. Ghana Tourism Authority and they won a NDC and at the year 2011 of Parliament as a sound I read Act 871. The picture of free Ghana Tourism Board and the Ghana Tourism Authority. Say NDC and the tourism I think the address His Excellency Dramani Mahama and the President said we creative arts any culture, every ministry of chieftains, and tourism ministry, and Saka, you will say, creative arts for yourself, new ministry, as a CFO. About 2000, the year 2000, and on the chair. The lecture, my friend, Joseph Project. I would say, I did our full etching, they said, I feel the open, they said, open to my aqua festival. Now I feel maybe on the festival, you did as a Eti Emma, your tourism, a year receive us. I don't think that His Excellency. Am I? Obesha now, Mr. Ramo, am I being you? I want putting infrastructure in place. Equa tourism and hospitality, creative arts, SANDC. Many of us are in creative arts and Emma. But I want to emphasize on tourism because when we say tourism, we are talking about a social economic activity that inures benefits to the host communities. Now, in the year 2011, NBC, Emma, the Pedia Tourism Board, and Tourism Authority. Now, Ora Junior Lebra, and the Executive Director, Emma Ghana Tourism Board, in 2010. Young Emma, a young man, 871, and then Emma Eka, and also Faso and Abai ADDA. Now, so I will find credit Emma NBC will lay the foundation. I put a Kumasi, NBC the chassis. I put a NBC the chassis. And then I know what I say. 52 member countries of Africa. Obey to be Ghana. On the visa on arrival. The year 2015, and His Excellency Dramani. Tourism. You know, major policy transformation as a society, industry, and a sector. Now, who have now a hotel, who a restaurant, and a chopper. Now, Sabutia, and two are your friend, tourism levy. A year and Maranshi share NBC and the buyer. Now, from 2017, now, MPP and the education levy now. Who said, Side and two are Utia, and fast one bank and we're young. Who come at 871, send the NBC share now. Or should I say, the funds will be used for the purposes of the tourism development fund. You have been input to human, you have been training more hotels, you have been training more restaurants. That's how I see now. It is NBC that brought the policy. Hotel for which you have tourism level. Who say, and as well as when you figure out tourism authority. Abiding your property or your hotel. A 1% echo about now echo about as I said, it develop with the industry now. I get this in the years after share. I didn't know when you say now find the as I said, almost here at tomorrow, take everything. And I pay the percent of the TSS. Some who are creative arts. Overcraft, your back, the citadel of culture, a sentiment. Oko Enya, a big village. Oko Sokoman, Bombay, Oko one of the council called offensive. Waka, now by Yabida, it's said the way why don't you shake the brain? His Excellency Dramani develop here. They said, the one from Africa, or Chiso Digo, and your mother was a father so fast. And then the Sitara attained nobody parties, nobody to do fine publicly. His Excellency Mahama, a very president, who must for Kuma a Japo, everyone coming now. You benefited from an international travel exposure of His Excellency Dramani Mahama. The tourism creative art export that we have in this country. His Excellency Dramani Mahama has outlined a detailed policy for our tourism, culture, and creative art, emphasizing on creative employment for the youth, which is an economic drive. The Black Star experience. December 1 year of return. it is all year round. Now, any Pan-African month. Now, some Pan-African month, the boss will go have. Ghana a unique destination when it comes to heritage. December, yes, it is across the country. Your musical, cultural societies across the country, the lecture, not reaching here, was sitting here, activity. That is the Black Star Experience policy of the Excellency of the Film Festival. It's a whole year program. Every once in a month or once in a year. I feel food. Who pass out to them who call a cinema. You want to know baby. You better make sure say hotel here serving local cuisine with tax rebate and I don't know some tax holiday. I'm proud we are 4 hours here and your went to my when the food was for our hotels. They didn't infrastructure yaka. About here, and the Fourth Republic, our see infrastructure and a supporting creative arts. National Theatre, let me see this year. Conference Center, let me see this year. And Mara Apeja Tourism, Amana Authority, sending autonomous body, NDC delivery. And yet, musicians. Second, and suddenly free a year hologram. Madame Betty Trees, and I'm a copyright administrator. And this is the chance of all I go to for a Japan woman. And in our copyright society for God. Because it is why the original baby I say, every single man, tourism, culture, and creative art. I am sure. Now, they can't the biggest music destination in Africa is Nigeria. And they have a talk music streaming up because but what is the idea for who up we are studio person? I am sure. Now say almost so much music streaming up. I am sure. Muti sa na we Ghana bus up. We sa Uber driver and a young driver this will use sa up. And you are who capture the whole world satellite. And you who maps to use. Sa na profit by also my profit up. Oh, I also my up. Oh, wait for that. Now, so much here, I'm not going to say, and probably be a hanging. It's my of us are doing that the whole country of digitization. Who suppose fast opening and away. It's actually the Dramani Mahama. Every TV channel. What we see in the local content in the news. Open some such a to the your conference center, Kumasi went to Myanmar. You were dedicated TV channel. Who went to your head? Who you know? Who went to your house and line? As if I can come artists or ever producers or ever come on. When you it's all that Musa said. I tell you, maybe you're so fast. So we have programs and ideas that is going to transform the creative art tourism sector. Thank you so much, Mr.
But someone said, man, I bet it's a time.
Mamma, I have to pass it. You will have to pass it. Maybe I said, never quite on Dramani another time. Need to go back on the money. Emma said, who could you grab? Say, they are saying, what was I using that? Let him quiet. Nonsense, you can't put girls for I'm talking. I don't try to move that part and go through. That's fine. That's it. But Mama will worry. Every time you come to Dramani, Mahama said, no, I want to about Mama. I'm going to rather for that of the country. But for that of the country, for the women's bank. Women's bank, why in your mind? Just you want to hear what you want to do, and you want to get it. I tell you, what is there? Over this year, I'm a good she will do my own yes. But if there's so much you must say, I will do it to you to go. I will do it to you this year. The guy will say, Sikari, it's well, that's it is asked when you get there. It's a we are 7 December, and January, 7 December. We had a hammer. We are so then I'm going to the hammer. 60 years, what does not be anywhere to be an asshole.
Other church, I like to acknowledge some very great friends of our party who are broadcasting this morning. I'd like to say a very big welcome to the president of music, Mr. Simons. Please put your hands together for him. We have it earlier, we have a very powerful speech. My brother, Big Santana, Big Aqua. Reverend Azikiza is also in the building. Samuel Koi Ashman is the General Secretary of Music and is also hanging out with us this morning. Dr. Fred Ezra is the Chairman of Traders and Artisans for part of the presidential campaign secretariat is right here. Thank you very much for joining us this morning. Joseph E. Arise Ghana, Akwaba. My big brother Daddy Moscow, Diru. It's great to see you. A very big Akwaba is undoubtedly one of the finest musicians we have on the continent of Africa. My big brother Amas, I'm with you. I'm saying, why are you so happy? Why are you so happy? Why are you so happy? And one man is very, very, very passionate about the umbrella, wherever he finds himself. And I mean, this guy would do it, even with a gun pointed to his head. My brother Bulldog is in the house. Bulldog. And you can't talk about Kumawood or film from Ashanti and take his name out. Michael is in the building. Please join me. Mr. Benafosu Akwama. And of course, we have the team from our NDC Holland branch. Please make some noise for NDC Holland. And of course, Supin constituency NDC, Joseph Joseph, thank you very much for joining us. My brother, you are from Gamo, Kala, Kumasi. Now, 2 days ago, Mr. Kumpa, Kala Kumasi, beside the Riao. One more time, we will sing Lamasi Somagi. Now, pay, teach, and switch it. Yeah, that's the color. Bring me a Michael Afani, or don't say actor, but you're one set man. Abuba so ha no touch mo se ma Abuba yeah that's it Nana Yeboa Nana we jindi yo Ada pe mi adanko Eda wa say Zandi wa imba Zandi Kamal. Zandi, it's great to see you. And I pay Mingya James Clark. Bachomos and James. Now, Brancy, I'm a friend with you. Maybe Bonnie, or not over stage. So next. Now, over my young Bakwa and we're Rambi. Pacho. A Brancy Agana. You won't go money be about gospel music. One. Mia. Jack. I don't know me. But I'm almost a Jaja.
Okay. The gospel artist, make us say, I make us say, be with you. I don't know. We are reaching to the as a member.
Oya Sampanamo, Asampanamo, changes for. Okay, we can go for the last time. We are breaking, stopping, we're changing for our. Thank you for the last time. Something that breaking that we're 24 hours. We are stopping the 14 for 8, 24 hours. Sorry, Messia, again, Sylvester, in the ball, slide. Ashanti Regional, created for NDC, Sylvester, but almost a man. And after a quick Ashanti Regional, created for NDC, okay, National Organizer created for NDC. And I want to hand fighter, Yahoo, Susan, is a fighter who wants a normal. Patrick Ishola, Frank, Gavin, Aquaba, and our favorite Osu, we are event organizer, and I must be brave. Yes, thanks to Eddie, Aquaba, Sonko, Emma, I am in Mahama, Mahama. I am the billboard, I will go on with your own Obama. It's people, maybe they will billboard. And I pray Dr. Frank, I'm going Dr. Frank, I'm going to NDC Ashanti Regional Secretary. Kwabena Kwasi, okay, now what is it? I'm going to Kwabena Kwasi. And I pray Director of Kumasi, Director P.T. Gandhi, Director P.T. Yenya Bakoswa, Yaba Kumasi, sorry, maybe I went to the Kenya, Yaway, maybe I'm bringing this to Anna, sorry, you. Yaba Kumasi, the Kuma, only to what I be able to be alone. Kumasi, not to form a crew, Kumasi, Abraham. The moment you know a pandit is not true, but your papa is true. Thank you very much. May thank you the Apapa Poema Ashanti Regional Young Leader. This is what happens to you. Regional Young Leader. Let us say. There's one man who is very passionate about us meeting here today, and they call me and they say, now, I get that police say, I am feeling elections, change the numbers and when that is their crowd, change the best practice with Kumasi. Now, if they change the practice with Kumasi, the creative thought of what comes in post, and it's a way to. If you're young, you remember, or say, they decide to be from Kuya Brahma. And I hear His Excellency Mahama say, who back once again and mention it. And you're not feeling a whole name that I see. Pastor Momo said, and Francia, bring a pain. The one and only. Happy birthday! Bless the Lord! When I will be in the Your Excellency,
Dramani Mahama. Any platform will have all protocol observed. Maybe you might be a Many are not coming. Now, maybe a big pie of friend of John Dramani Mahama. And I'm saying, you know what I said, it will be. Papa, a friend of John Dramani Mahama, the again kind or Don. Mama Ghana, he is the only president. Senator for no one. So well, baby. So opposition. You will never forget about you. He is the only president ever since I was with all the busy schedule as the president. Now I got phone. Now I fight. Hey, Rex, and you catch your what to say. What? You do that. Nípa náà ọ̀pẹ́ sẹ́yìn náà, wọ́n mọ̀ pé ìṣàwọ̀ náà. Yẹ́sì àmì mẹ́tì ẹ̀yìn mú, èyí ni wọ́n á ti àṣìkà wọn ní sẹ̀. Yàwá kẹ̀mí ya, ọ̀bẹ yẹ, ọ̀pẹ́ sẹ́yìn náà. Táàmù náà wà bẹ́ẹ̀ ọ̀pẹ́ bèbèrè náà lèmú ni wọ́n ní sẹ̀. Òfin àbáyé mú ìfíẹ́ òkòtò there were cases in the Kumasi that we would do and come out. And the people are saying, so catch out, the photos is out. And the chama your contract for the way quiet your people. Now catch out and the bar, I can't see Mamma. That's the better pressure now. I want to go to the different one. Oh, I Your Excellency, the next president of the Republic of Ghana.
And the woman is saying, creative art industry, you're one of the biggest revenue earners in our economy. Our friends are more creative arts in the sports. And the years only this catch here. And so, over your mind, and from our funds, one of Rexoman, no, Rexo. And so, of course, yeah, you made it go. Nyamisha. Enti, Odufia, no many people. And so fans, the Omenia memory. I was here, it's creative arts for also. Almost not almost almost to be fair, on my man, and the creative arts above from na creative arts sports sector Black Stars, I think they move with Black Stars match. You say, what come and say, why do you not put an attack? What's your boxer? And the boxing we have on the actual no aside with you. If you are a coffee, now I was saying, you want the picture in a section and also. Now, Jimmy say, and this is a wife for a man. The creative arts went to front and center to try and make it back. When they make a celebrate, not all the human so much of speech, take you on. And so, mankind in a member also a cracker. Lady Kai, you have a speech, I think I can creative arts fund. And yes, and the mental home now, and they are one, the creative arts. And they are not there, say about the mayor, operationalizing creative arts fund. So the mayor, creative arts, startups, and the businesses are on more creative arts space. And the one, and that's what I say. So they are committing me. I owe me to my when they are creative arts. Or film village also. Film village, you can't watch some and see, me take like some man and I'm besides a film village no wasting. We say maybe now you can be a free baby back. Say if the sea film village no, I will Kumasi and I'm free to attack. You free about. And Jeremy said that the film village no come baby for and there was some confusion about it. Until later, and I said you know massively. And so we later Rex was saying agency it's your manifesto says Nyamia and one with this film village. Now village no major center of productions. Until open say we shooting. And also they discover myself shooting. It's actually production and also it generates revenue and discover back, and it will help to lower cost of production for your filmmakers. And also your measure. Then you have National Film Theatre since China for why you see Rollins Abrazo. It's not been rehabilitated. It was quite from anywhere we are saying, go here exhibition and I do one. Sometimes curtains, you can't draw the curtains, stage, I say, anywhere we are saying, it's a very nice to say, it says you so the way I given to me about the creative industry. Now, we share a manifesto for 2020. The true say it is a second national theatre Kumasi. In 2024 manifesto, you said the meeting will say Nyamia say Yaba may see a second national theatre in Kumasi. If you say Kumasi, they are the center of the arts and culture in this country. In Tianosia, we share budget and maybe a finance minister and a kind budget. It is Tisikan at work for sports. It is Black Stars and maybe only baby Queen's Black Queens and maybe only baby Queen's Olympic Games and Commonwealth Games. Sikano, they make allocation for it. And so I don't see why we can't make budgetary allocation for the creative arts. And every year, finance minister or the time budgeter, they make a special budgetary allocation for the creative arts. Now, they're even paying for arts nursing, near year allocation, capacity building, and no one person will put it under that budgetary allocation. Sadika Council, may a special digital channel, DTT, so, and digital terrestrial television platform. Now, may a pay-per-view channel. It is a big air also, and better channel also. And the Uchi Big Accra, now a big no TV, and that money will go back to support the creative industry. Brian Wabaino and youth employment. Far that we are fine now will call to sell flower. On the right, we will say a be a friend of Hollywood. And no, I will say a training center for young artists or more creative industry. And then self-aware, we will say encouraging warning and culture and India grow. I will say buy a weapon and culture if you want. A weapon if you go near Sapphire and the CC come and the infrastructure in the back home. Send them there. Artists, young artists, now person who run creative industry now. You more professionals to be it will be more better one day so that we can raise the new breed of artists and actors. Internationally, I think so. To further bolster our creative industry, we'll support local content creation initiatives and ensure that our digital content creators, particularly our youth, have the resources to develop content that promotes Ghanaian culture. And I say, your content, your films, your music, this you be promoted so that you be seeing and instead of watching the foreign ones. And now in TV stations now foreign films and almost because I have a president. First time we try presidential jet I'm the first film share now a foreign film. I think second film, foreign film. And I'm saying now they wouldn't leave Ghanaian films here, I will play anymore. I'm saying and I'm saying Ghanaian films. They're too quiet. And when I was over I was here. And the next trip I made when I would film speak. Now they say what to be straight. The guy film back ne Lewe ne Van and Van Vika said, oh, girl meaning the boyfriend. And I'm born with little control and rim baby. Until you wait in the grave if you for me, but I don't know some Van Vika. That's it. That's from our brand. And they say, oh, Jama confront I want you to see our and then the way say, baby, if you play with the water for already, you fall from aeroplane. say, I mean, these are all beautiful films. Very nice films. And I'll really cool feel. I'm more fufu. The way they can end up and make an error. Or see maybe I'm really buying the to be if I want one box. It's all and you buy the back. I say they do. And I'm going to make a one. And so we have the talent. We have the content. And if we promote it, it will be a blessing to our country. It's in the other things, persons living with disability, protecting copyrights and all the more copyright associations, like I said earlier, said a bit to be a title so the and for so a fee, a juma instead of to pirates. Now, sure, our main policies are a creative industry, which is a manifesto one, and the Black Star experience, and on the Black Star experience, and we are the main policy driver for the creative arts and the tourism industry. Now, under this Black Star experience, we have Pan-African Month, Senior Minyabwa Sadikan. And during the Pan-African Month, you may annual film festival. You may be the best films I have produced for that year. We are showcasing over Yama Awards to South filmmakers. The African Music Festival. I should say Ghanaian musicians. They inviting some of our African musicians normally becoming now a big music festival. The African Fashion Week. It's the African fashion of the fashion designers now more designing nice now a catwalk no 1990 so the food fairs caterers normal and sample the various dishes. I feel so tourism promotion. Sir or we will organize buses, domestic tourism. It's a wow, you pay a small fee and then we'll make accommodation arrangements. It is a Mole Park now, you go to Mole Park, enjoy the place for some days, and then you come back. If you want to go to water region, ecotourism, Akum Park, everywhere you want to go, send a bit promoting domestic tourism. Then the art festival. It's the sculptors, the painters, the baby now or painting artworks that they will now and perform and then they'll also be able to sell some of their works so that they can also make money. And then also a jewelry exhibition. It's the gold jewelry, beads near the big exhibition. And all those things are things we're going to do. And then also Marine Drive project, and so if we are being MSACA, I'm going to be and also in private sector partners almost every country. They have a nice seafront nicely, artworks, jewelry, cafes near you can go there and have a nice time. Then every year, there will be an annual dialogue on the creative arts. Me and the president, me and Casamember are coming to sit annual dialogue on the creative arts. We organize it once a year. President, Minister of Tourism, all the relevant ministers related to creative arts, sports minister, youth minister, and the veterans and then we'll see the progress we have made and how much more we have to do. We're discussing everything to do with the creative arts. Now, like I said, a bit too poor. And these are some of the few things that in this said, we're not going to do it for you. We're going to work with you to implement whatever we have said here. Madam was thank you once again.
Thank you very much indeed. Please put your hands together one more time for His Excellency Dramani Mahama. Now, the actual said, Mahama said, "Kuma will know of Shepao." It is our cousin. Or best said, "It has to be of Kumasi. I don't want to say anything more than that. It is your Shemukina that you say, the Samuel. Somebody, Messiah Achia, a foundation of concerned arts professionals spoke up almost and them before much almost a moment. And branch of my NBC All Stars musicians almost were in a massive way. Low Wayne, let me say, when to be a map, and one shot up fancy, was smart Gabriel. To be the baby, also have one more boy in the brain. I pay. Emmanuel also support and our favor, Ejewa representing Mercy CB Mama Paba. I pay James Kweko Mensa, Ghana actress girl, Kumasi and I pay Hakim also. Baby, I agree. You did not see the remember His Excellency John Mahama. That's why she said, "Oh, crisscross the country, no." Then so, creative arts and our culture and our tourism for no. On see baby but no beka e no bo echido. Inti ye dana say. Oni abe the chief or omina omone ni bae. And our who represents all the different elements of the creative arts and our tourism and culture in Amugina said His Excellency after the 7th of January, at least once a year, they are wishing in na Yabonkomo, Ijuma, any Excellency, thank you very much indeed for making time for us. We truly appreciate your time. We know you have a very busy schedule, so we're not going to take much of your time. We'll let you leave us right now. His Excellency, the
Amen. Chama, eu não aperto a mão aqui. Doctor. Yo. So that baby is in any more. Baboon. Brother. Brother. Okay. This is the phone. Man, if you 40 grand about Sabre, a PF auditorium, said a million. I'm who you know. NDC Francatuni. Yura John Dramani Mahama Epia Woko Bahun director sorry be dia konso ha director bia woko there director na initiative we no saying na also offer no efa
Fantastic. Now the taxes for all of us through our support. So the better of that. No enemy, only the entire media, and creative cinema. Hopefully it's an industry not perform, but part of from financial aspect. So to the casa, I said budgetary allocation for us. Yeah, we have budget. Which I think it's very bad. Country here or person the country we develop in the economy. We should creative. So when you have budgetary allocation for creative, I believe say we as filmmakers, any creative person, we have it here. Excellent. In the next 10 years, and I believe you say, study a young president, Excellency John Dramani. But not what me implement all these policies. I believe say creativity are there. One of the fundamental pillars which we engineers will undermine. Also, sir, can reparty say, or the emission feel as I did the enemy. South, so the idea it's BBM or no any money. I believe say, baby, we should be kind, we should feel to benefit here, a control. It's not the country will drive within that creative so and yes, for the next 10 years, my sister, I believe Ghana will be better. Moving that before, how was your challenge? The challenges are many. On the film industry, from like I said earlier, fund and capital. Secondly, with our broadcasting bill, and the so yes, because Ghanaian content, you know, it will show more of the Ghanaian content during the peak hours. But here is the case, peak hours need a normal giant of foreigners. I think say, and okay, because one can say private jet as a president. Who said, "No, we foreign that comes in Norway." Also, we need Ghanaian content. And that is what we want the broadcasting bill. What's it to me? Let me be more creative. Why in not young producing, young yet me share, let me minds. Perfectly. I believe the main setup kind. If you go to NDC manifesto now, it's in. Media may be hacking kind to also for Ogogala, now she will read it. And Sama Obaki Kenyana is in the manifesto. I believe former President Mahama or near President or Ka Sama Onyo or Sia Oyo, which I believe that will be delivered. I'm a creative scene.
Last question. You being in the creative industry, now you're at what is the influence bank and as being an artist or so about for the political party influence?
Come again, I'm not getting your question again.
So we are artists that influence Ben or so fast for even to their NDC and
of course, artists you need to be a and your mentor will be our home. You promise them so the sister be out there who need Kumasi. And you believe Kumasi, who believe in the DRMA. And so far as I'm people who are joining political party, so I believe in the principles, the ideology and the philosophy of the party. I believe that a normal Buami, I'm a Mishma TV, action, a dom, I almost supremacy, I'm a big party. That is all I want to. I'm standing on this platform to tell all my fans, my lovers, me being in the NDC and just to be an NPP. No, I don't hate NPP, but I dislike their politics. Our politics, they are made as a Miss Asaribedi, I believe in the principles, the philosophy, and the ideology of the because almost the creative. Me being the creative person, I know me a Juma Meya and the company. It is a Majin Obia, Obebuami, I'm a Juma Meya, Sabi, Miss Winsett, Yakomano. I believe that a idea, a young world, which is also now the kind of it's me one my excellence.
Actually, say who starts now, and you almost also besides all born actually. The bus I'll come off with the one.
John Dramani Mahama, it's in fact, Magana, everything to acquire it. If you are coming 2025, that's the mission.
Hey, Mama, the video show. The video show, I beg you. If you like to interview or with us also, and what have you done?
And then said the year, you're a fireman. So, how will you gain? Eben's said, Omano, a pretty fire. Now, we're not going to gain our far for that land. Airport allowed you to go to Chicago. It's no Sunday, but I'm 777. Ebola banana. Management, Papa calls for it. 13. The boy. 777 progress. Do so. And you say you play well. And then, then, Panama affected the Ghanaian. And you do so. Because do so more. They do can you have a palm out to you. We are sisters out here. I cannot do so. If you do so, or can you get now? I will fix it. We are not hear you. Sometimes, oh, said, your Mahama, the family, a palm and a bush on before the cup of the capacity. Also, in the abundance of water, send a American, their food is scarce. And I'm also mentioning you. And so, I'm also going to add to my children. So, it should tell you that I am mismanagement. Say, in getting answer, I have been another one, but it's the origin. So, one very really getting answer.
So, you're okay in terms of the people of Ghana, we are confident of winning power, given even polls are about.
So when you say million,
yeah, when you say million, we are in our buy.
Very good. Me mind.
What are you?
Me campaign, madam.
What are you? But some constitution also says once you campaign for a particular
party,
party,
right. It's my right.
But the constitution doesn't give you the power.
Constitution is also it is in my right to choose. Right of choice. I am naming so my property because now we suffer for boy Dramani. Now we say I feel me say Roma I suffer before said the idea that Mahama met me up on head, I'm a good sorry. Minya Pentecost, me suffer name.
It is still our MP.
Minya Pentecost. Minya MP. Demo, okay, the phone I want to sell my will. Or say you think to stop from you say, we didn't even do any more sell my or phone. I don't know if I was second and you. What do you think was saying people and just we will gain a young master from baby who rabbit ever could be allowed to let you.
But I'm rather
constitution or minor constitution is to chance
But me make
right
or minor constitution, me make the party
party,
constitution.
and I say party constitution is subservient to the
I understand,
of the Republic
I understand, but in the eyes of the new patriotic party, we're free. But automatic forfeiture of your
association. Me, you be the force in something.
one of
Me and I'm a pay. And I'm saying a capitalist. And to be a capitalist inclined political party. And I'm who say MPP, you want. Say no MPP, no, a capitalist. Capitalist, be anyone more. Or do you say, I was saying, we do for phone, and we are my mom free SHS. And you tell me, when you say MPP, no, and a capitalist inclined, you say, no, you're socialist. Because socialist,
you're socialist, like where you are now. But
socialist, when I say, never away from you. Because on my be an amount for what on the map, a bind the year. So who say, a bind the amount for that man, I could afford one cotton papa or Tony Papa Hotel and the free SHS. And your mind at work, a deal or the and where we are from, there's a 7 billion. AFSHS. So now what you acquire 446, 646 billion. No, the new best 6 billion, that's 7 billion. AFSHS about 639 billion. Because I'm on the 54 billion. I was the people
Phone bridge inside of Kumasi. You get because of the bar from this way where the money upcoming actors. Send a bear for phone free more. You bring another directors, you bring another man.
Share that training, no, why you be that? Then I know it's baby allocate, but free power na ebu. Your filmmakers with your mobile, I can point to them. Number can make you dance for. Omu nyina ho na omu nyina omu training free. Me man ko bi edu se be be comedian. E na egu ye no. Man ko bi. But na friend Hollywood Film Academy. Na ye training filmmakers in all aspects. Who we are, ya some group, ebi anka mo am group, ya some equipment sets. Na mo da kwa kotwese. Eti mmere a mote se kuma with that story part 1 and 2 da bia na edi drama so no. Be was because me a training for over 4 years. And I know mo san ba industry ni. E ba be production. Eti ye na ma production course no. Na egu ye na industry so call for. Eti no who say who training nipa na say omo afim like omo nyinyina you need to train more. Eti na mo ohun say ade na gu no so san ba ono esan aye ni ye. Na ono na ye na so sebi ono na wa akoda no. And now obi be hwe akra no wantimi ahwe ni. Ba akra ne ti ase. No se ne ba no ma betiti ne be ya. Ube bi na chi. Ade a why be that no ntimi mo so. And am cry ye ntwema na nye bosire ka. Because it's something that is easy to do. What you say? Even me, I can even start it myself. Do at that time, Abba was funding everything. Who you? Baby, you training, be free. Yeah, have some equipment and a boarding as a move on. One the best. 9 year film for council. Now the pan for me was a list of them. Maybe I'm me and I'm dear to Echo Tamale, Echo share or training supervision. Now you have some machines or Mudipama there for free. But what I say. So, Castle Bay, me person just why that. And Tinya the from. I be that you need a cheer. But what I say.
Yeah, TV, digital TV stations or the your best support for the local content. And that's why they come with one. Who say the film industry na say make say akofom na na asibia. Omo say me en kasa eguna akofom.
I got a good crime, major interview.
Akofom no, e be say am move na say episode.
Well, winning, I dare back where was in for the say. Say much as in YouTube. Didn't know the go. It's a pay-per-view. So pay-per-view, but when you're based on subscription and adverts may be your mocha. What you say? Now YouTube just can now or to take the taxes. No at all, no share, no the black amount. But what if it's your own TV? So who seen in an air if you see Paul Amantem was in a decant for part 1 and 2. Any air Ubi or she be no, which answer no share. It's wouldn't that is said a mid premiere scene. So you know how many people are watching your film. It is Obi here 1 city, Granas and Nipa 1,000 share, who's over 1,000 cities for Paul Amantem part 1 and 2. Who you are what you see. It is a cinema, digital cinema, walk and once. But what I say, hey, and Obi also a best interest in this, and me person me did a true DTT, so now me ding who's got me best me to see. You know, so you see how intelligent the idea is. Yeah, no.
Yeah, you were probably in Capo, some of former president Eddie Ghana. But one of you more a surprise so I want to cast now.
Okay, me per se, there, no man now kind of no man. I've been part of the drafting and the developing. So there, it began to me surprisingly, and if you also most of them, the track record, I had to remind them. So we did this. I was part of it. We did this. Media me come also because I wanted to be sure. Say there, can hear. To what I say. It's in say Osaka, no side be kahwa. It's no oka say every year no obeshia creatives no. Your friends say uteki stock. Who said to me the buy discover ba see efanya de go for better. It is on one shiamo. Aha ye ka se sika e wo he e ko he na mo amuka. So obi timi interest cast you go no say dey a oba be account to president na mo. It's nipa we no na no one my creatives no. As what kind like he's part of us. What you say? And Obi Okan no to me fail you. It's not like Obi our dinner or can the book no count. Not say about me share creativity. Or someone say me me share that answer papa. You see the difference?
But when no sorry to just say or try
Ebroni here ni asem no kan. The director to me check.
Omo yi movie na first one na foreign movie second one but no ye na just say omo ni local one.
So what I say?
Omo ni dey question Wabɛka bi ɔbɛyɛ foreign
Kɔbɛyɛ foreign movie no. Na mmerɛ bi a ɛnkyɛyɛ ɛyi Bamiayere Samira wɔnkɔ India. Kunkun Badiafo. Wɔn no man go do your picture. So who stars? Ɔka kyerɛ ɔmo sɛ ɔmo mmra Ghana ɛmɛbɔ asi. Ɔbaa yɛ a yɛ bɔ n'akyi a yɛ nyina keka yɛ adi kyerɛ na ɔso ɔno ɔmo kɔ discuss collaboration. 8 years in collaboration in man. Let me show.
I remember the same movie I never buy or sign a bossin no abaso. So I want to wait actually say or what may be the man industry no now or you'll be or yet committed to developing the film industry, not just the Kumawood film industry no kwa. And to say obia a sebi otimi a share missini. What I say why should I go and support obia who doesn't even know that my movie even exists? What I say you know nsɛm a ɔbaa yɛ a ɔbɛka nyina no yɛ ɛnyɛ nsɛm a ebi a ɔbɔ ne ti ma so ɔbɔ ne sirim sɛ wɔka sini n'ankasa na yɛyɛ no ɔno ankasa ɛtena ase ehwɛ bi nti he knows the challenges the problems we are facing nti ɔne ne team n'akɔtena ase a ɔmaka a lot of solutions a mo fi sɛ yɛbɛtumi de asolve the problems in the film industry wasɛm ti no wɔhwɛ bibi te sɛ film village asɛm ɔmo kɛn. Yɛwɔ Kumasi ya na nkurɔfoɔ bi ɛbɛbaeɛ na wɔn de asɔ mekae paa I was there saa maame no minister Catherine Afeku na wɔn de asɔ bi bɛbɔ culture center hɔ na yɛbɔ yɛn nsɛm yee yɛbɛsi film theatre bi a yɛde ɛde ama yɛn that time no na yɛwɔ yɛfrɛ no sɛn culture center yi na yɛwɔ auditorium bi wɔde fɛ apata kɛseɛ. Ɛhɔ no yɛn kunya kɔkɔtwa bi ne yɛn nneɛma bi wɔ hɔ a yɛtumi kɔtena so deɛ yɛ film shows ne performance nkakra wɔakyɛ ahyɛ ɔmo ba yɛn so yɛbɛyin fo ɛbubu nkunya na yɛsisa nkunya nyinaa de grade aba besi hɔ nom yɛto aba no wie yɛ gan yɛante ɔmo nka bio wɔakyɛ ahyɛ eti no yɛn wɔ ɔmo bio eti no this should tell you sɛ ɔmo nso de ni vision asɛ a specific plan. And as a policy be for the creative and for the film industry, but they just come and promise and go. But here is a man who is part and parcel of the industry because he is with us in spirit. He watches our movies. And or can sama I was say yeah then yeah give this but they all can obey because she's seen no Oshebi.
Okay, director, me that say on say Kamia said Ghana for the Dramani say moving industry, Kumawood industry nankasano, aya party, any party. Why director read it? But when Musa, who is say it's a Kumawood for it's aya party, any party. Say I may have not said John Dramani Mahama eba now Obekama Bomu. In some many put to Ben and the Bekama a year or more Kumawood before.
Oh, see, dear, me funny say aya party A, aya a party B. Let's say you join panel and what and the kaka the ebo. Oko America, Arnold Schwarzenegger, what I say, or yeah, a film maker, but he became a governor over Nigeria. He had Desmond Elliot, or yeah, actor, but you see, no, say it's a governor. Into a politics, it depends on how you do it. What I say, the young penny be a culture of insults, and yeah, they say, na so if we are doing a healthy competition, a healthy politics, irrespective of say MPP double, say NDC double, we are still one people with a common destiny.
Okay, director me that say Kamia is so busy to Chobaka say director ide don't Dramani Mahama ka favor almost say na me adom na so bo be show movie mo kid na enu nti na ma na ni address me adom na 7 December no so a obeto aba e ama John Dramani Mahama.
Oh, there be who say it didn't kind of me the kind eka say me who ye example means me shada nkasa emobi, but for me as Frank Fifi Gabeno, if there's a candidate who has watched my movie, appreciated it, and has come out openly says, "Oh, I watch your movies are good," and if we can we will improve it, and as we will give you grants, money, so that you upgrade your film making. Why should I put that person behind and go and vote for somebody who has not even watched a single of our movies, or somebody who doesn't even know some my movies exist? Obia watch me missing. Watch I say abeka wasem in public me hwɛ. So ɔno hyɛ me bɔ sɛ ɔba a obetumi aboa me a ɛwɔ sɛ megye ɛno mɔ mu di ɛsɛ na obi a ɔnhwɛ mi sini da na ɔbɛka kyerɛ me sɛ o sɛ bra woyɛ fam wɔ mɛba a mɛboa wo sister yɛ wo a ɔde mɛkyɛ no.
Sɛ wokyerɛ mu a obi nnum aduro ɛmma yɛ afɔ.
Obi nso nto ɛnsi turodo ɛmma toa nti no ɛtoa no meamene ɛtoa no wate aseɛ nti meme deɛ me as scientific government me say obi a wahwɛ me sini ɛda ɛne obi a ɔnhwɛ me sini ɛda no so ɔmo mmienu nyinaa ɛhyɛ me bɔ a mɛgye deɛ wahyɛ me sini da no adi ɛsene obi a ɔnhwɛ me sini da no as a film maker or as a film director yɛ make ɛyɛ clear na I know say ɛtie po ɔmo hwɛ me nyinaa so no ɛbɛte ase.
Okay, director that is on the shinko. Next day, we see as my director can. Then some now all can say on say to buy out that and to say on say it's by me say for you almost say or better crash and one I say you come on into all cat and me at the 7th December and this one or better about a John Dramani Mahama Debbie name or come Magana phone in and send a bear Papa ye a beba a diama ain't coming home. I mean go saw any interview the best diama the home for ye a baby or Madam.
Mommy, we there, your YouTube live. And our Baba Amansan online TV. Yes, Amansan online. We there, the Baby Shia you former president, John Dramani. My son of kind now we are surprised, set to me the creative art and our original creative art industry.
Oh, Junior Hooper. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Then some more by your kind. I'm young creative arts. Kuba wood or Junior Hooper. Because on set, why you be paying? And I'm paying for why you be paying. Or cast for baby, ma, you need a chini. And yet they are reshumu. Any GDSI is Excellency or bar. And you know what cast for my creative arts. By a map molding. Or by a GDA.
Okay. I think Obeye movie village.
Film village.
Film village, yeah. Now, maybe the community as no as a better than I possible.
Even yabi. We are since that yes, I'm okay. When I catch it out, check. Kumasi Zati and sorry.
All right, yeah, for about 25 days. I'm about to. Again, we can't Ghana month.
You make a check Ghana for you and say. So, what 7 December no? Mr. Momayan to Abama is Excellency John. 7 December. Chirinyana. What you would do? Shababi a Chirinyana one. The Fatimo. Chirinyana.
Thursday in a Thursday.
Me papa oboba ji ado enye ne nko a beto ono wakwa me papa ntira na me bo ni din ekofo bepri.
Okay. Papa, once my brother, once my okay, Rebecca said, a brother, once my okay, they just said, Jay, my Abia man, into a person or two about Edema, a John Dramani Mahama. Almost that's why I selfish because of that, who the amount, no, somehow, but boy, anything, I'm not, or catch a gun, of course, and me, and that's more to about almost my JM.
Mame yesi ka kum ye jino kwaku anu
Okay.
ene na wo hobi what you asema ye papa John Dramani Mahama kan ye papa Akufo Addo deɛ ma yɛnya didie wɔ ne mu ɛyɛ creative art ɔkansɛm bebree kyerɛ yɛn.
Yes, what do you have?
ɔka kyerɛ sɛ film village bi a ɔsi ɛde ama yɛn ɛnɛ ɛwɔ ha ɛnyɛ bɛ na meka o yɛ papa John Dramani Mahama sɛ ɔba bɛfiri so no na sika no ɛwɔ hɔ a yɛde ba abɛyɛ nti ade no kɔ wohwɛ mu a ne nyɛ Akufo-Addo ne n'aban ɛna ɔmo yɛ ɔmo adwene sɛ ɔmo bɛsi film village ne de ama yɛn yi wotie yɛ papa John Dramani Mahama
John Dramani Mahama
wahyehyɛ ato hɔ a before a wɔbɛkɔ no na sika no ɛwɔ hɔ wote aseɛ anka sɛ wɔm nti ka ɛyɛ easy ɛma MPP aban wote aseɛ ɛna fofi anto ata ɛne yɛ papa John Dramani Mahama kɔɛ na momo bae yɛ no ɛna mo bɛgye adeɛ ni so mu te sɛ deɛ wɔn sɛ deɛ ɔmo ka asɛm no bɛka sɛ ɔmo mu kura na
MPP for amanyo ko
ya MPP for amanyo foko na me fe sɛ deɛ ɔmo ka asɛm no bɛka sɛ ɔmo mu kura na ɛde sɛ botaeɛ no ɛbaeɛ na ɛna ɛbɔ hi yɛnhu yɛ eti deɛ ɔde adeɛ ne baeɛ no so ɔsi ɔba na sɛ ɔbɛyɛ ama yɛn a na me agenti a ne nfa sɛ beto ma ba de ma no ɛto ne bia no ka sɛ yɛyɛ politics wɔn hwɛ deɛ ɔbɛma wɔnya wasomdwie
yes I always stand for justice
yes what you say wɔn sɛ ɔsan ka asɛm bi ɔsi hotels ɛwɔ sika bi a wɔn tua ma ban restaurant ɛwɔ sika bi a wɔn tua bar ne buses a ɛdi akɔneaba yi kyɛ sɛ baabi a yɛyi movie biara no TV stations na de ade ne nyinaa wɔn nyinaa wɔ sika bi a yɛtua sɛ sika no ɛwɔ he John Dramani Mahama time sɛ sika no na me gye 2,500 25 million old currency John Dramani Mahama time na me gye 2,500 na a year no ɛyɛ 5,000 na ba a year no about 2 times every 6 months we are discover it a year no na me gye 5,000 could you believe say Akufo-Addo ne n'aban ɛba yi Akufo-Addo ne n'aban ba yi 5,000 a year no akɔyɛ 200 Ghana cedis. Mame, eti ye ma 5,000 a year. Na say year no, obekɔ hwɛ account no, na ɛyɛ 200 Ghana cedis a. Ohima. Eti ka when ka beto abana ma no.
Tell my John Dramani Mahama.
Eti we want to make am say me politics.
Me papa bro be enyanse ya na beto dia say baomia e dey say make us ono dey oye vice president oye mate they say afedo no beje ka no e dey atwi into o hwe o say John Dramani Mahama abedi president ni bi ana Nana Danko Kwadwo so abedi but ono na obi a oba ho project ba on didi what say nsem when say won say ya nsem say no so kan sempe na be ka che atefo
Jesus Christ of Nazareth ka sembi o say I and my father are one.
So omu nyina ye jaba ko
baomia ene na Akufo-Addo nyina obo ye dukada ya the same thing
bono no so emate
bono kura de misro no o say chief imam bo when so ye ka ade a ye haram pa e wo Muslim for esumu a ade a ye haram pa ya tro
the disappointment
yes toilet na way Muslim for sika na way ha na pa omi ante ho no mo na obi free na ban mo be ka say Muslim for edu chama omo ye sala omo tietia mu etuatua manfo aso enti free na ekoi se ye sala omo nya ni text message ba omi ano te wo kan den an ka hwe what you say ba omi ante ho na asori bi sori ye say free na ekoi say pepefo ye azumi a ma nkramofo enkwara na ko school no ma obi anya azumi ba omi ano te ho o kan den wan ka hwe
okay ye papa baba ye ma won kasa mrent me adoma
ka biye mu
okay
John Dramani Mahama wo ho no ye nuan muslimifo omo kɔ maka ukia sika kakra bi ye wan ton wo fie japade a maka wani behu kenan so na nsi hoda
okay me pa cha wakoye
kasa muslimifo na kasa no we disappoint them
okay you are standing for justice
mame
okay enye papa abrobanya me adon 7 December ne kodura asofo bebre na ahyehyɛ nkom sɛ wanhwɛ abasaya bɛba ibi so sei ensɛm na wo ka kyɛ Ghana fo nyina ɔmunti so me adon 7 December ne fu ne ekoto aba obi a wɔyɛ na adwe sɛ ɔbɛyɛ ɔno ɔbɛma basabasaya aba no nsɛm bɛ na bɛka kyɛ ɔmo
ɛno nkyira na apolisifoɔ ne asogyafoɔ wɔ ɔman mu obi a wɔde basabasayɛ bɛba no yɛnsɔ ne mu ɛna maame wɔn sɛ da biara na yɛsɛ ntafoɔ ɛnte asɛm ase ntafoɔ ɛnte asɛm ase sɛbi yɛsɛ ɔpɛsiremuni agu nipa se a wɔsɛ tani ɛnte asɛm ase na sɛbi mentena hɔ nso ɛma wɔn fa sisi nane me nan ɛno ne deɛ yɛn nyinaa ɛbɛfi yɛn ni na yɛahwɛ ɛno ɛna ɛwɔ sɛ yɛn nuanom apolisifoɔ ne asogyafoɔ ɔmma wɔn ani da hɔ lɛɛ obi a ɔbɛyɛ n'adwene sɛ wopɛ sɛ wia me de a ɛne ɛna ɔpɛ sɛ wode basabasayɛ ba sɛ wote me ase yɛ sɛbi wopɛ sɛ wia me de a ɛne ɛna ɔpɛ sɛ wode basabasayɛ ba na wopɛ sɛ asomdwie ba de a yɛnto aba no fintim wolusu a ɛlusu wote aseɛ yɛnto ne fintim ne yɛto ne fintim so a ɔmbɛhu ɔm gyinabea wɔn bɛlusu pɔtɔɔ.
Okay, mpasho me jamu akona ma do last word akwa ma ya yetie na ahwefo mo hwe wo nyina.
Ɔhema asɛm a yɛ papa John Dramani Mahama kan ne no sɛ woyɛ creative art na sɛ ɔmpɛ sɛ wo daakye wobɛsrɛ no wadidi a wo ne wabusua wo nan fofoɔ ɔman Ghana obiara nkasa na 7 December no duru a yɛn nyinaa yɛnkɔto yaba mfa ma yɛ papa John Dramani Mahama na me deɛ ka me nkwa number 8 no kura na mfa nhyɛ wadwen mu hwɛ baabi akyinyeɛ no wɔ no ɛnkɔhwɛ number 8 kura na kɔnbisu wode hwɛ baabi akyinyeɛ no wɔ no kyinyeɛ ne nkyɛn no wɔn sɛ box ketewa bi ɛkwan ketewa bi wɔ hɔ fa tim hɔ dwee ɛno ano no safini
Eno arumfa yeda sɛ one metwe nkomo eze wutie asoma abrobe e ka hyewa ne nso nyina o ka nyina efutuo ewom etipa bi ne fa bɔ ontoma no ɔte nyame yɛda 7 December ni du na akɔto aba wɔtɛw memfa basabasa yɛ emma safa ne afa nkan no nkyɛ sɛ abɔnten so ni mfa nyɛ de enkodi enti meda ase ka me ho na mkɔso ade interviews ni bi bro meda ase ani fa so meda ase